Good morning, everybody. It's fantastic to be here with you this morning. We have stepped on to another wonderful new year. One more year has passed, leaving a lot of cherishing memories behind. So 2010, I should say, it's been fabulous because it has really helped me to mold myself personally and has also helped me to build up all the qualities required in my career as well. So for those who don't know me, I'm Praveen Kumar. I come from this town, Calicut. I love the city. And before I start my session, I highly recommend you all, especially the viewers who are watching right now, to pay more attention to what I'm going to speak for the next 10 to 20 minutes. Because I don't know how long it's going to take. However, it's going to be life changing. So today I'm here to share my experience, the reason why I have joined Oxygen, and the profound change I've experienced in my life ever since I joined here. And so we right now, I think it's going to be exciting, right? So there are plenty of things that in my life that happened that made me to take a right decision. So if you are a person looking for a career, I'm here to help you to take a right decision. So if you're a person looking for a career, hunting for a job, or trying to build up a better career in your life, I honestly believe that after listening to my session, you will understand that if I can do it, you can do it too. Because I really have made a big dream come true with the help of Oxygen. And it has always been my dream for ages to speak English fluently. So whatever your dream is, no matter what your challenges are, just hold on to your dreams and it will come true. And that's the message I'd like to share. And that's the purpose of this session. All right. So there's a reason why I joined Oxygen. You know, we make very few decisions in our life ourselves. And that's when we listen to our heart, our inner voice. In fact, I personally believe that human beings make only 3 or 4 decisions which become turning point in their life. And most of them are not made by you. It might be made by someone else, influenced by a lot of people around you. See, the decision to be born and come into this world was not yours, surely. In fact, it was a mind blowing decision, life changing decision, right? Indeed. So, a few decisions are going to be life changing for you and for the people around you. So, what I'm trying to tell you is we make a very few decisions in our life which become, life changing, in fact. So, your decision to join Oxygen or to build up your soft skills today or not to build it is perhaps going to be one of the greatest decisions you have taken in the entire span of your life. Because your soft skills, your communication skills, the way you show up, the way you share your ideas, the way you deal with people, everything is going to affect what you are going to become in your future career. See, when I was growing up, when I was a kid, I didn't have a control over my life. So I was a very weak performer. I was a below average student, in fact. And everyone used to say that I was good for nothing and I would never be able to get a good career. So I was brought up with such a belief system in my mind. So this really made me feel quite inferior, and and I actually fell in a pathetic situation in my life. And see, my friends, even my family, my dad, everyone used to hate me, even my teachers. So I didn't know what I should do, and I didn't have any plans or any goals in my life. In fact, I neither had any interest in sports or any extracurricular activities, which made me think what I was born for in this in this world. So the same pathetic situation happened once when I reached my college also. So the only thing I learned from schools and colleges was to postpone things till the last minute and still make it. You know, study hard in the last few days and all kind of stuff. So the common wisdom was this: as long as you sit with someone else who know the stuff, you know the stuff, right? Just copying down your friends, whatever they've written. So that's what I used to do when I reached my college also. So that's how I ended my life in a very pathetic situation. So this same unfortunate thing happened once when I started hunting for job, for a career in my life. So I was always getting rejected in interviews, and I actually didn't have an idea what was in fact going on around me. And I see it was so pathetic, so embarrassing that finally I had to compromise myself with a small job which really made me insane, and I was really messed up until I finally decided to refrain from that job. So that's how I decided uh, to join Oxygen. And at that day, I realized the fact that the things that we learn from schools and colleges will not come in handy in this information age unless we have the ability to, share our ideas effectively. So I decided to join Oxygen, and that was one of the phenomenal decisions I believe that I've taken ever in my life. So when I joined Oxygen, see, I found a profound change in my language language proficiency, which was really unbelievable, and see, it was totally beyond my expectations that I was able to speak fluently in English. So I hadn't had any idea that I would be able to speak English fluently once ever in my life. So this so I must say that we have got a unique training system in Oxygen. The tools that our trainer has developed are so powerful and so effective that you would be able to speak English fluently once when you finish off the two-level course in Oxygen. So besides, there are plenty of things to keep in mind while getting into a career. Like, see, there are, I mean, language is just a part of it. Since our trainer has had years of experience in the corporate as an accent trainer and an HR, he knows exactly the reason why people get rejected in interviews and how to sustain a career and to grow from there. So, what I'm trying to tell you is, see, we really have to keep in mind, consider plenty of things in our mind while, attending an interview and while working on in our career. So besides, there are plenty of things I learned from Oxygen beyond language, like marketing skills, developing authentic leadership qualities, taking personal responsibilities, and see one thing. This thing, while speaking about marketing skills, there is this incident I want to share. That once when I was marketing for Oxygen with my friends, I met a director of an organization, and we usually show the videos of our former students who have completed the two-level course in Oxygen in order to show the caliber of our students to the directors of various organizations. So when this person, I in fact showed the video of a Malayalam medium student who have achieved high level of fluency in English. And when this person, director, saw this video, it really freaked him out. He told me that this is quite impossible because he hadn't seen such a person, a candidate from a Malayalam medium background, able to speak so fluently. So he said that this might be some kind of trick or something. So I told him that this is not kind of, lip sync or something. It's a true one. You will find plenty of people in Oxygen. So Oxygen is the only place we could find people with high level of fluency. So however, tried my best to convince him, but unfortunately he refused to believe. So what I'm trying to tell you is there will be plenty of people to mock us and to heckle us. See, so if you have a goal, to just hold on with it and keep moving forward. See, I tell you what, if I had listened to my critics, I would not be standing here speaking to you today. So if you got a passion to learn soft skills, you really have to hold on with it, no matter whoever criticizes you, even if the whole world criticizes you, you should not, I mean, you should not be aware of it at all. So my trainer, he has always been there for me to nurture each and every step to success. So as I told you before, I was a person with no home, hopes and dreams in my life. So he's the one who nurtured my dreams. So from the bottom of my heart, I can truly say that I believe my trainer is a person sent from God. Because if I hadn't met him, I would have never realized my fullest potential. And I would have never gained this fluency ever in my life. And I would be still struggling in my life. So Right now, job, salaries, such things don't matter me the most. Because once when I was about to finish off the second level course in oxygen, I actually got an offer from an MNC. It was a US based company. It was a BPO, in fact, and they were desperately looking for people with high level of fluency. And when I attended the interview, I simply got selected, and that was the first time I got selection in an interview. And it was really, really, I mean, freaked me out. It was really mind blowing. So this made me realize the fact that we really if we provide see if we have that ability to share our ideas effectively, offers will come in search of us. That's exactly what's going to happen in our lives, provided once when we start working on our ability. So when this director tried to mock me, this I thought that see when we didn't have any communication skill, everyone used to make fun out of us, and everyone used to tell us that we have to improve our, I mean, language proficiency, and we have to work a lot. We really have to work on a language proficiency. And now, when we start to work on our language proficiency, no one is believing us. So the whole world is built on a mess. That's what I thought at that time. So, so just stick on to your dream. That's what I gotta say. And my objective here is to let you know that something better is possible for you to do today. Because in my life, see, there are plenty of times in our life we feel like giving up, and there were times in my life also where I felt I should give up. So, see, failures are not just the end, it's just the beginning. That's what I realized from my experience in oxygen. So, I truly believe that learning soft skills are like seeking the kingdom of God. See, you should leave everything behind. Your temporary pleasures, I mean, watching television for a long time, hanging around with friends, all those silly matters. If you leave everything behind, and I mean, if you are staying dedicated to what you are really, really focusing on, in the end, you will find that everything else has been added to you, provided you being a proficient communicator in English. So this is my objective today, to let you know that there is something really, really, I mean, better for us to do today. Because, see, I mean, like you probably heard of a story of a person who visits his friend's home, where he finds his friend's pet dog was howling. So after a few while, this person got embarrassed and asked his friend why this dog is howling. So his friend replied, "Oh, you know what? The dog is sitting on a nail, and the nail is hurting it." So this friend asked, "Why this? If it's hurting, why isn't this dog getting off from that nail?" So his friend says, "Probably the nail isn't hurting bad enough." So for some of us, this is the case. We are creeping upon everything. We are worried upon everything. We are frustrated on it. See, like we have got plenty of more than enough qualifications, but not getting selected in interviews, always getting rejected. We are not getting a high con salary. We are not getting this. We are not getting that. We are always creeping upon everything, always complaining. But